paradox that just crossed my mind, and I talk about that like recently. When you go to, let's say B2C marketing team, right? You have creatives, you have experimentations, really heavy execution, testing, it's totally different than what you can see in the B2B marketing team, right?
For sure.
So how can B2B companies and marketing departments, CMOs, make that shift? Because we both agree that that's something that needs to happen sooner than later.
Well, I don't think they all can, and I don't know if they all should. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I think there are certain things that they can approach it in that way, where it is a little bit more consumer friendly in the way that the messaging is and the way that they're speaking to that target. These are still people at the end of the day. I'll never back down from my stance that I don't care if you're marketing to a CFO or a CMO or who you are trying to target. It's a person, and you can still get them the most relevant information and the value of the product mixed with something that stands out and grabs their attention. Attention is just such a valuable commodity at this point, and to be able to harness that is really important. So I'll never back down from my view on that. I think that's the B2C, the most B2C way of thinking. But the only B2B companies that should truly adopt a B2C model are the ones that are effectively B2C, where their TAM is everyone. There's no way that a company that has a TAM of which again, most companies don't have a TAM of everyone, but they kind of do. Reaching your decision maker is also now very much a chain of influence around the company. So I do believe it. I just don't know if there's ever going to be budget to be able to view it that way. But I think the fact that your core ICP, the sniper shot of that person, reaching out to that person, that being the right time and you hitting that person exactly is not realistic. But if you're creating a chain of influence around them, it means every person within their orbit is seeing your ads, your content, your X, Y, and Z. That's a great strategy. So I do believe in that as the future and sort of the way that you could think about it, right? True B2C is how do you create that chain of influence? It's why do you think this company spends so much money? Because if everyone around you is talking about poppy soda and you're seeing poppy soda everywhere and you're watching your favorite influencers drink poppy soda, you're going to try a poppy soda. That's the way, will you like it? Maybe, but you're going to certainly try it. And I think that that's the way we should approach marketing within B2B. So it's just more of a different framework of thinking versus your ICP might be your ICP, but there's a lot of people around your ICP that have a chain of influence into them. And I think we should start thinking about that as the expansion of what the ICP actually looks like. That being said, there's definitely more of a broader marketing view that needs to change if that's the way that you want to approach it. So what I said about B2C in the past, I don't know if every company would be able to do that, and I don't think they should if their TAM isn't everyone. But I do think the framework and the mindset of who they're actually targeting and how they target that person conversationally and through strategy is different than it ever should ever be. I think it's changing and evolving, and I think you can have more touch points that affect that ICP, especially if that ICP is a high-level decision maker at a Fortune 500 company.